Well, General Butler continues to be a tyrant, and the Union takes more territory. Hello and welcome to Civil War in Hindsight. I'm Lieutenant Tommy, and not with me anymore is Prospector Johnny, because he discovered gold last week. So I guess I'm just going to be talking to you guys directly. So we'll get into it. This week is...
Lieutenant Tommy.
Well, hey, Prospector. What's going on with you, buddy?
I got some bad news, Lieutenant. It turns out the gold that I found was actually just some sort of shiny rock called pyrite.
You found pyrite? Yeah.
I found a shiny rock called pyrite. It looks like gold.
Did you not do the tile test where you scratched
the
that?
What?
Were you supposed to scratch the gold?
No. I saw a shiny thing, Tommy. I got excited. I took it to the smelter, and they kicked me out, beat me up a little bit for wasting their time, and so I need this job, Tommy. I need all the income from here to go back out and try to continue my quest. So I'm here. If you want to tell me what's going on in this war that's still happening.
The war's still going on, Johnny. Welcome back, Prospector Johnny. And sorry to hear about your misfortune. With the gold.
Doesn't feel welcome. It's would have been better to not be.
But hey, I'm glad to have you back. This week, Johnny's going to kick off on June 6th with the Battle of Memphis, Tennessee. So massive success here, Johnny, as the Union Navy, commanded by Commodore Charles Davis, is going to take 5 Federal ironclads and 4 rams, totaling 68 cannons, against the remaining Confederate fleet on the Mississippi. This is pretty much the last of at least the river navy that exists for the Confederate Army.
Jiminy Christmas. So that's great. You always forget how big the Mississippi is, don't you?
Yeah, like
that's
that you
a
could
lot of warboats.
Yeah, you could have like a whole fucking fleet on the Mississippi, and it's like, all right,
that's a good sized river.
It's a pretty decent one. Confederates only have a makeshift force of 8 vessels, totaling 28 cannons, so they are heavily outgunned here, commanded by a Captain James Montgomery. The Confederates resorted to ramming vessels pretty early on in this battle, as they could not go toe-to-toe with the guns. So they're like, we're just going to go straight into ramming and hope for the best.
Yeah, we'll try to take them down with us, right? And see what happens.
In a little bit of an odd throwback here to the first Battle of Bull Run, where we have civilian spectators. Johnny, the whole coast of the Mississippi River is just civilian spectators.
Did it go as poorly as that one? Because that seems safer than what I was involved in.
Yeah, it was. It's definitely safer. There's not the surrendering Confederates aren't like running through the
they're gonna be going down boats, or they're not trampling people and all that nonsense.
Yeah.
But so our second spectator battle.
The second spectator battle, yeah. So as the Union rams try to keep the Confederate rams occupied, the Federal gunboats back off a little bit and then just obliterate the Confederate boats. Just
they're like, hold on. Let me just position here and start launching all them cannons.
And Johnny, when the smoke clears after the 2-hour battle, the mayor of Memphis comes out and says, all right, hey, the Confederate fleet's gone. Like, that's cool. Please don't. City's yours. You could.
Yeah, no, come have a drink. We have some local taverns here. You'll love them. They're great. Please stop shooting your cannons.
Only the Confederate vessel Van Dorn is able to escape, with the rest of them, 3 of which being totally destroyed, the remaining falling into Union hands, just being captured.
So they don't have a river navy anymore. Essentially, they're still out on the coast and everything.
Yeah, they've got pirate ships. They've got rum runners and munitions runners. Their navy. We're done. Their navy is.
So the navy battle is essentially over. We got the whole outside of y'all. So maybe Trader President Davis will see this and come to his senses and say, well, you're on the outside of us everywhere. We have no naval power. Maybe we could stop this war and save some lives. I'm guessing he doesn't, though.
No, I'm sure he probably doesn't. This leaves basically only the city of Vicksburg, which is the next large primary target on the Mississippi. So from the mouth up to Vicksburg, the Union controls, and from the other mouth, the north end, down to Vicksburg.
Yeah.
To Union control. So we have pretty much the entire Mississippi minus Vicksburg. So, kind of plan coming under, we're almost there.
Maybe just leave Vicksburg be and save some ammo and troops and stuff. What are they going to do?
That is...
Put everybody in Vicksburg and come after us? Fine, do it. We don't have anybody.
Out in the Shenandoah Valley, Johnny Jackson will lose his colorful cavalry chief, Turner Ashby, in a skirmish just outside of Harrisburg. So his one of his beloved commanders here is now dead, and it looks like that news is ever growing tighter against Jackson. On June 7th, military governor Benjamin Butler is going to continue his reputation as a tyrant when he hangs William B. Mumford for tearing down and destroying the Union flag above the New Orleans Mint.
Hold
Seems
up.
A
Extreme?
bit harsh. Yeah.
That's
even Lincoln.
He didn't realize we're at war.
But that's harsh.
Right? Like that's what you do.
That's
war.
harsh.
That's Mike hangs
Even
him.
Lincoln's like too far.
Yeah, maybe don't do that.
Don't do that.
Did Lincoln do anything other than
no,
Okay,
just too far. But
no.
Keep up the good work.
I feel like for Lincoln though, it's more of a too far if the newspapers get a hold of it and start reporting on it. But good job, bud.
You might not be wrong there. Federal troops under Ormsby Mitchell is going to shell Chattanooga, Tennessee, but Confederate positions would hold strong. This is the Union's first attempt to take Chattanooga here.
And that's pretty much the end of Tennessee, right? If we can get Chattanooga.
Yeah, Chattanooga's once. We got Memphis. We've got Nashville. Yeah, Chattanooga's the last large stronghold there. But Union forces are going to secure Jackson, Tennessee, as an important rail hub. So again, this is Chattanooga's about it. That's about what's left. Tennessee is pretty much in Union hands at this point. On June 8th, we have the Battle of Cross Keys in Virginia. Jackson is quickly being cut off by Fremont from the west and James Shields from the north when Fremont attacks Jackson on the west at Cross Keys. Jackson himself is nearly captured by a force in the north near Port Republic, but he is able to escape, unfortunately. Almost get him. Just right through our fingers. The main fighting at Cross Key is commanded by the Confederate General Ewell, who was able to successfully defend his positions against Fremont, buying them enough time to continue their withdrawal south. The Federal loss here is going to be 114 killed to 443 wounded and 127 missing, to the Confederates 41 killed, 232 wounded, and 15 missing. So we definitely took the brunt of oopsies on this one.
Yeah, we took one on the chin on that battle. And they were able to escape, and we didn't get anything out of it.
Yeah, that was just loss of life for loss of life's sake, I guess.
Shoot
is right. On June 9th, we have another engagement in the Shenandoah Valley campaign, this time at Port Republic in Virginia, where Jackson himself is at. Jackson is going to leave an enlarged brigade to watch Fremont from the west, while Ewell's army is going to cross the stream to Port Republic to reinforce Jackson. He's going to combine his forces and attack Shields' position north of the village, where he vastly outnumbers Shields. Initially, Shields' forces under E.B. Tyler were able to push back Jackson, but once Ewell's forces engage, that's pretty much it for Tyler, and he has to withdraw. Meanwhile, Fremont is doing nothing?
Of course.
He's out west going, well, Ewell was just here yesterday, so certainly he's still got to be here. I can't push forward until Ewell's... Oh, wait, Ewell's not here? I should nah, it's too late in the day. I'm not going to do anything about that.
What are you going to do? That's the theme of this war is, we could do something, but why bother?
Union is only going to have 3,000 soldiers engaged during this battle. They're going to lose 67 killed, 393 wounded, and 558 missing to Confederate losses of a reported, and I say reported here, 1,018 total between killed, wounded, and missing, although according to Union burial reports, that number is a bit low. While we technically lost this battle, we definitely caused more casualties in this go-around.
All right. Well, where's that information coming from, Lieutenant Tommy? Is this propaganda here?
The
or
Confederates, or
yeah.
So one thing we're gonna learn,
the Confederates are saying one thing, and we're saying no, it's way worse than that. Like,
so one thing we're gonna learn from this
is this propaganda? Is what I'm
yeah, you're gonna get a lot of propaganda from the Confederates. One thing you're gonna learn from this war
and from
is
the
that,
North.
well, yes, but any of the numbers that you get from the Confederates, take with a grain of salt, because our burial reports, like the Confederates will say we killed 200 people, and then we're like, well,
Yeah.
we're pretty sure we buried 400, so your numbers are a bit off there.
Half
Tonto.
of them are alive under the earth.
so-
You can get them back if you want, I guess.
Maybe. So one thing about the casualty reports is we always have to those numbers are fine.
They're flexible.
They're probably on the lower end of what the actuality here is on both sides. To be fair.
But I'm sorry, I missed the burial. That's where the Union's numbers.
Yeah,
came from,
we buried
burial reports. That was the first I've been hearing.
Yeah.
You guys.
So we buried our details.
Count the graves you dig.
Yeah, our detail we count.
Or the people you throw into the one mass grave.
Yeah, we count the bodies that were thrown into the grave, one grave, and that number is suggesting that there are 1,000 reported casualties. That's
on the low end.
Not
okay. All right. So so we are more accurate with the Federalist, the Union's reports than we are.
Typically, yes.
Traitorous Confederacy.
Well, when you get numbers that are like 67 killed or 393 wounded, I'm going to trust those numbers a little bit more than like, man, there's like 1,000 total.
Close-ish.
Closest to 1,000, yeah. You believe those numbers just a little bit more. This would prove to be the last battle in Jackson's campaign, as the fight gave him enough time to withdraw his forces and escape the noose that was encircling him. So Jackson...
Yeah, so he bounced, got out.
It seems like, as of right now, the Confederacy has one good general, and that's Jackson.
Well, yeah.
Jackson.
Yeah, no, I hear that.
And we have one good general, and that's...
I had some
two.
barn cat... I had some barn cats in the barn, and I walked out into it, and 3 of them were circling a mouse. Right? Had it all 3 sides. And I walked out and made a little noise, and the mouse was just laying there, looked dead. And I came out, made a little noise. All 3 cats looked up at me. That little mouse, boop, pounced up, got out. All 3 cats looked back and like, where'd he go? That mouse is Jackson, right?
Yeah, that mouse is Jackson. Yeah,
that's all he's doing here is avoiding huge cats on all sides, avoiding death.
Yeah, but my counterpoint to this, Johnny, is Jackson's Shenandoah Valley campaign took 38 days. He marched 676 miles, fought 5 battles, losing only 1, while ensuring that Union reinforcements did not make it to Richmond to aid McClellan, which is what his whole goal was. So, mission accomplished. So this is a little more than just a mouse running away. He did his job. That mouse got that cheese.
Yeah. I just mean as far as coming back out.
Oh, yeah. He definitely, he did that.
And now, all those cats are still looking for him.
Still looking for him.
But maybe we need to change our tactics. Can we recruit him?
We could try.
Money talks. I mean, and the South doesn't have any, so we could out-bribe them for sure. Would you like 100 actual dollars instead of $1 billion Confederate dollars that are useless? What do you want? Come up here.
After the battle, Lincoln is going to order Fremont to halt his pursuit of Jackson and order McDowell towards Fredericksburg, kind of in between where McClellan is and Washington. So on June 10th, things finally calmed down with little action. The rest of this week has been like battle after battle after battle. Mm-hmm. On the 11th, seeing that Fremont is pulling back to Mount Jackson in the Shenandoah, it seems like I said, the Shenandoah Valley campaign is completely over at this point, with Jackson halting all of his movements and Fremont halting all of his movements. So, mission accomplished there, I guess, for Jackson. And what the hell? How do we let him escape, Johnny?
That's the kicker. We let him get away.
Yeah, how do we let him get away? This action-packed week, Johnny's going to end on June 12th with Confederate cavalry officer Jeb Stuart moving out his 1,200 men at 2 a.m. in the morning. His goal here is to circle around McClellan's army, to scout his positions, and then to raise as much havoc as he can in hopes that McClellan will cower out, run away, which If we know anything about McClellan,
No.
probably.
No. I beg to differ. I don't think he'll do a damn thing.
Just sit there.
Just, oh, what's happening? I don't know what to do. Oh, we're just going to hang out here and not do anything. Because that's all I've done this entire war. And Lincoln used to fire me because what am I doing? Lincoln, get on it.
You might not be wrong there, Johnny.
It's time to go.
At the same time, Lee is going to send reinforcements towards Jackson. Remember, Lee has now taken over the Army of Northern Virginia with Johnson's wounding. He's going to send reinforcements to Jackson to give the impression that a thrust back into the Shenandoah Valley is possible, with the hopes that it will drive away some of McClellan's forces to aid Fremont. And if we know anything about McClellan, that's probably what's going to happen. Because now you got Lee, who's already outnumbered, sending more of his troops away, and McClellan's going to go, can't possibly attack.
What are you going to do?
Well, how am I going to win this battle?
That would be ridiculous. I do not have 10,000 to 1 odds here. So we're going to play it safe. Make camp. Does McClellan just, he's an outdoorsman who loves camping. Is that what it is?
It might be.
I just want to hang out here. We'll camp.
Yeah, you might not be wrong there, Johnny. And the plan may be working because Lincoln is going to telegraph Fremont and say, prepare defenses for a push from Jackson. So we're going to have to wait next week to see how all this plays out. But if I'm a betting man, I'm going to go ahead and say the McClellan's campaign against Richmond is about ready to wind up. That's it for this week in Civil War in Hindsight. If you enjoy Civil War in Hindsight, check out Historic Hindsight, where we talk about all kinds of fun things, like how John Adams, the beer inventor-ish, was kind of a douche.